Hi Aquarius, so this is going to be your reading for today. If the message resonates with you, please like and subscribe to the channel. You know what, I'm not picking that up no more. I've been picking it up every time I shuffle. I ain't doing that no more. Follow the channel, Chelsea Spiritual. Thank you. Alright Aquarius, so let's see what we got for you today. It's the overall message for Aquarius Spirit. No. Aquarius. Overall messages for Aquarius Spirit. Just give me a card for Aquarius Spirit. Give me one card for Aquarius. This one don't want to come out, so I'm going to pull the first one. What we got here is Mars Force. Alright. Bottom of the deck, we got transformation. So somebody could very well be going through a spiritual awakening right now. And it don't look like it's by choice. Look like Spirit done stepped in and was like, alright, time for us to get started on you. Yeah. Alright, so let's see what we talking about here. So Mars is the ruler of sexuality and aggression. It is a lustful planet that drives us, allows us to face the difficult challenges in life, to follow our passions no matter what stands in the way. If we do not have Mars, we do not know how to fight. This card also means to push back terms of defense. When Mars is strong in the chart or in the reading, it's either facing aggressive situations with the need to confront or defend, or an intense, rousing sexual encounter, which may or may not involve romance. Mars indicates of overwhelming attractions. This is a time where you not only feel forced but driven. It's time to consider goals and desires and not allow them to fall into the shadows. Right now, action is needed. It's not a good time to sit back and wait. When this card pops up, it indicates you're being challenged to protect your interests or move ahead quickly on something. The Mars card indicates a type of passion. The Mars card indicates a type of passion and drive that is linked to a spirit and life force. In ancient British magic, the type of energy was cunning fire that enabled men and women to act like god and goddess, to create and defend, to build energy, to seek and claim, to force and pursue, thus change fate. This card interferes that fire has been lit under the passions and it's time to achieve what you want in life. At least you are being shown a clear path. It should be romantic or sexual in nature, or it could also involve other types of relationships. But more importantly, goals that should be pursued in the current time as vigorously as possible. It also indicates the formidable competitor has just arrived on the scene. Other issues with this card could include the law, the military, sports, games, challenge of all kinds, becoming more physically active and involved, but also fiercey tempers and actual fires. So be careful. Alright. So yeah. Could be dealing with some struggles and some challenges coming along your way, Aquarius, but understand that it's only the divine trying to show you the correct way to be able to move. Maybe you've been feeling stagnant or just haven't been listening to your intuition lately. So right now it's the time for you to just focus and ground yourself on you. Not to react to everything that you see and hear, but only pick your battles pretty much. Let's see what we got for Aquarius. What's the overall messages for Aquarius? What's the overall messages for Aquarius? What's the messages for Aquarius? Alright, first card that popped out, Sun in reverse. So yeah, you could be dealing with a lot of disappointment, a lot of depression maybe, and excuse me, my condolences to you for anything that you feel that maybe you were treated very unfairly or things may not be going your way. And you could be feeling very lonely and isolating yourself. It's the Sun in reverse. Okay, you got 2 cards. But I see that you're trying to balance yourself. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but somebody was being very deceitful. Maybe you were dealing with a betrayal from somebody in regards to this situation. Yeah. Tell me about the 7 of Swords. Alright, so we got the 2 of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands. Alright, so you could have well dealt with a relationship that somebody was lying, cheating, being very deceitful to you. Like I said, you could be dealing with the fire sign with the Sagittarius coming out and the air sign, so we're going to move forward with that. But right now, it seems like you are kind of undecided in regards to where to move, where to go, what's the next step in life. But we see that you're really defending your territory, protecting what is yours, trying to claim your strength back, which is good. You continue to stand in your power, yes. What's this? 2 of Wands in reverse. Yep. You are unsure about this lover that was lying and cheating to you. What more do you need to think about? I'm sorry, we ain't here to judge, but I mean, I'm just going to keep it a stack with you. Look, somebody being deceitful, lying, cheating to you and stuff like that, if you forgive them right now, you only making it easier for them, not you. I don't care how much you love somebody, at the end of the day, you must establish that self-respect within yourself in order to get respect. Now, it's crazy. I was just talking the same stuff to Aries, so you definitely could have been dealing with the Aries situation. But I'm going to tell you, just like I told them, you know, it's right now it's time for you to put yourself first. Do not self-doubt whatever decision you chose to make to better yourself at the end of the day. If someone told you to leave, if something told you to leave, and you went with that situation, then go on. Don't regret it. Don't feel any kind of, well, I'm not saying don't feel any kind of way, because of course that situation is heartbreaking, but don't second guess yourself. Yeah. Alright, so tell me about this Knight of Wands. Yep, you're defending your territory because you're dealing with nothing but fucking burdens. And this relationship was nothing but fucking burdens. You probably dealing with work, probably dealing with kids, or just responsibilities in general. And that motherfucker too. Shit, you better get on. You better move forward. I know sometimes that could be scary though, with the situation being abroad, but understand when tower situations happens, and what I mean by tower situations, when secrets were revealed or you got put out there, take it where it resonates, but I mean, what's done in the dark must come into light. So right now, it's time for you to drop all of these damn burdens and that nigga or female, take it where it resonates, but yeah, you need to drop that situation, understand that you walked away because it was the right thing to do for you. Not for anyone else, but for you. Okay? How's Aquarius feeling right now? Because you burnt the fuck out. We got the 4 of Swords in reverse. You're refusing to face whatever situation happened. And right now is not the time to live in self-doubt. It's not the time to feel like Okay, well, maybe. No, no maybes. No maybes. That's the part of the self doubt that starts. No, we're not going to do that, Aquarius. What we're going to do is rest our body. We're going to pray to the utmost high and we're going to balance ourselves. I don't know if you need to also maybe burn some incense, meditate, and cry. Crying is very important. I know Aquarius sometimes could come off as very prideful people, but in all, holding on to that type of pain, that's what creates what? This Ten of Wands burdens. And right now, it's not the time to be holding on to anything. It's good that you're defending your territory. Boom. Stay in your power with that because you're trying to balance your shit out. But don't be taking no new burdens with you, okay? No, because you just done. You just like, fuck this. I'm just like, I'm over it. You're overthinking the situation on whether you should go back, whether you made the right decision. And guess what the fuck that happens when you do that? You're blocking your manifestations on bringing in new love, new opportunities, because you probably doing what? Stuck in bed or stuck in one place, just like going back and forth with yourself on whether if you made the right decision or not. Yes, you did. This is the hard part. But right now, it's time for you to continue to defend your territory and stand in your goddamn power. Period. Because you could have been, I'm not going to hold you, it's because you got the world in reverse with this situation. So this person could have been very abusive, whether it's in power or manipulation. You or them, take it will resonate. But if you feel like you're in a manipulative relationship and feel as though it's no closure in the situation, then, sometimes you may not get the closure that you want. But sometimes that means you need to do the healing within yourself so that you can give yourself the closure that you need, right? Because sometimes you may not receive the apologies from people who fucked you over. I'm just going to keep it a stack. So are you going to allow that to keep you hindered and keep you stuck in what didn't happen? Like I said, I don't give a fuck if it's family. I don't give a fuck if it's a man that you love, clear and dear, a woman that gave you the work. I do not care. You do not deserve to feel this stuck. I don't know if it's karma for you either now, because if it's karma, then it's time for you to go ahead and ground yourself and figure out where shit went wrong, what you need to take accountability for. Even if you did wrong or didn't do wrong, you stayed in the situation apparently for a while. This shit been going on for a while. Let me tell you that. When it comes to burdens, you taking more fuck shit from them, from you. It just was imbalance at the end of the day. It turned you into a person you don't need to be. It turned you into a person that is pretty ultimately a manipulator. You are the company that you keep. So if that person was nothing but a manipulator, a liar, and a cheat and deceiver, the apple don't fall far from the tree. I'm just saying, I'm keeping it a stack. But it's time for you to change some things within yourself so you don't continue to invite that type of people in your life, to attract those people in your life, because you are what you attract. So if you feel like you have some ways about you that you probably need to go ahead and change, it's all good. Go on, get that done so you could be able to receive your full abundance, right? How's this other person feeling for Aquarius? Yeah, they hurt too. So don't get me wrong. It ain't just a one-sided situation. They hold on to the pain. They're, they're trying to balance themselves. Don't get me wrong. They are, but they feel that it's too much fear. It's just too much self-doubt. And when you're dealing with that type of situation, could be dealing with an earth sign, or like I said, you could have been dealing with an earth sign, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could have been dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I'm just letting you know, this person is very upset of how things went. Don't get me wrong. But right now, they just all about themselves. What can you do with that? What can you do with somebody that it's just all about them, their needs, their whatever, just them? If they're not caring for you in regards to how you feel, then you need to give them the same energy back with love and light on a serious tip. Sometimes you have to show people, the same energy they give to you in order for them to understand where they fucked up. Because they hold on to the pain too, and you just like sitting there like, oh, should I go back? Fuck no. Go on, heal yourself. Period. Go and heal yourself, because they not right there right now. They not where you need to be. You not where they need to be. And right now, two unstable people only brings chaos. And right now, you don't have the strength. You don't have the spirit. You don't have shit to even work on, maybe even on your job and life. You're just over it. And right now, it's just like you must surrender to the utmost high. I'm sorry, I'm just getting exhausted talking about this shit, but it's just like, you must surrender to God, man. Surrender these burdens, surrender this pain, even if it's something you continue to endure in, even though you knew the shit wasn't right. Forgive yourself and give it to God, okay? Moving forward. Because the person is fucking careless. We got the Fool in reverse. They're indecisive, irresponsible, fucking gullible, probably taking whatever the fuck is walking down the street with a nice ass or, a nice wand. Take it where it resonates, okay? But at the end of the day, it's just time for you to move forward. It's time for you to step back in your power, Aquarius. And it seemed like you were fucking listening the whole goddamn time, because Spirit's been showing you each time this motherfucker ain't right. So that's why they fucking came in and said, alright, you don't want to listen, I'ma snatch this motherfucker out of your life. And if that's how it happened, honestly, that was just the utmost high. So you need to thank them. Regardless if it may not have gone your way, thank them, because it could have been a lot worse. You must understand what, at the end of the day, what it is. What it is. You can't make people love you the way that you want them to love you. It has to be a free situation, free will situation. They either going to respect you, respect your boundaries, or you release them back to the universe. You have to be sure, like I said, I don't care if it comes from family, loved ones, whatever. You must put that respect in yourself. You must. In order to receive the abundance that you actually want, right? So what's the advice for Aquarius moving forward? What's the advice for Aquarius moving forward? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, we got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you dealt with some poor investments. Like I said, forgive yourself at the end of the day. You must forgive yourself. We got this fucking Hermit card, Hierophant card coming out again. Damn. Already shit picking off the fucking floor. Yeah, it's time for you to ground your stuff. Because right now you're coming off as someone being taken advantage of. That's just what it's looking like. Somebody's using this either family or abundance and using that shit against you to make you feel stagnant about whether you made the right decision for your life. Fuck anybody else that make you feel like you made the wrong decision for your life. At the end of the day, if you move forward, that was God's protection. God told you to move forward. Other people's opinions ain't your goddamn business. You know whose it is? The utmost high. He's the only person who cares about you. He's the only person that will be able to give you that abundance, which you must do the inner work and stop getting ran through. Not ran through like you a hoe or anything, don't get me wrong. But ran through like motherfuckers could come in and just treat you any kind of way. Fuck no, fuck them. Okay? Any more advice for the Aquarius? Okay, I tried to slide it, but it didn't want to go. Alright, we got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Time for you to stop making these hasty decisions. It's time for you to just ground yourself. Stop being so goddamn impatient because you're sabotaging your fucking life. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Maybe this was you doing the fuck shit. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Everybody make mistakes. We not perfect. It is what it is. But you coming off this vengeful shit, like you getting the person back is gonna make you feel better. It's not gonna make you feel better. That's gonna continue the fucktard karmic cycle that you're going in. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna get you back, then they're gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back, and they're gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back, and they're gonna get you back. When the fuck does it stop? Why is it so easy for people to just be so vengeful and want to get back at people versus doing the healing? It's time to do the healing. It's time to do the self-work. And that's wish fulfillment. You probably asked some God to reveal what the fuck was going on around you. You probably asked God to remove all of the pain from your life. And he did it. He delivered. So right now is not the time for you to sit here and self-doubt whatever happened to you, because now you coming off as the King of Cups in reverse right now. You need to become more emotionally balanced, sweetheart. Men, women, take it where it resonates. And I understand you're going through heartbreak and everything, but that was supposed to fucking happen. That person was supposed to get out your life because you are dealing with devilish energy. Could be codependency on that situation, but it's having you feel a lot of severe depression that's only going to result in conflict, leaving you fucked up in the head, not them. I assure you, you only fucking up yourself, okay? So right now, it's the time for you to stand in your power. Forgive yourself for not doing what was right during the time. It is okay, because guess what? Spirit came in and took advantage of the situation. Was like, all right, we about to help in this situation because you not listening. And if you ain't listening, then they gonna remove the shit from your life, period. I don't care if they walked away from the situation. It could only be because of certain actions that were being performed. Okay? That's what Mars is. Mars is for it. I don't know if you was lovely, but you was acting single too. I don't know what the situation is. Take them or them. Them or you. Take it where it resonates. But right now, it's just time for us to just stop. It's time for us to stop wanting love so much, wanting things to go our way and only our way. Trust me, I learned the hard way, where there's your plan and then there's God's plan. So if shit ain't going right, it's because God got a different plan for you, period. And it was time for you to stop whatever you was doing. Enough is enough. Judgment is here. And it's time for you to release that individual, heal yourself, forgive yourself, and forgive them. Now, forgiving them is helping you, not them. Forgiving them is releasing those burdens from your life, from your mind, from your heart. So then it don't belong to you anymore. It belongs to the universe and them. Okay? So what's the messages for Aquarius? Thank you, Spirit. Quarrelsome. Does this action fulfill your emotional need? Being vengeful? No, the fuck it don't. Does it make you feel powerful? Now understand, if this is some devilish energy, it will tell you to be vengeful. That's not God. That is not God. You need to come out of that situation. Is it bad? Is it a bad habit that needs to stop? Let it go. Let it go. Karma will get them, or, let it go. There's nothing that you can do that the utmost high can't be able to handle for you, but you must surrender. Because you're coming off manipulative. I told you, you are what you keep. So let go wanting exert power over someone or a situation. Do you need to work on your self-esteem? Trust and believe, no matter how old we get, sometimes we're still dealing with situations, whether it's the partners that we keep, that harms our self-esteem. And right now it's time for you to do the inner work, so then you don't have to worry about inviting that type of energy in your life no more. So, pre-Judas, what if you were categorized into a group and given attributes that were false without truly knowing who you are? So right now, it's not time to judge. It's not time to try to understand why this didn't work out in your plan. Because God said, no, this is enough. It's time for you to start loving yourself. Period. Self-absorbed. Seek to what others are feeling. Express empathy to others to overcome this. And under the deck, we got selfish. You are too wrapped up in your own desires. Try looking and caring about the needs of others. So if you was always this type of individual, it's like, well, if it's not my way, then I'm gonna go ahead and do whatever the fuck I want. Okay. And how did that work out for you? It's time to just stop with the vengeful behavior. It's time for you to stop having control of being vindictive, if that's the situation it is. Dealing with heartbreak, it hurts, and it does bring out a whole different side of us. Ain't nothing like a vengeful woman / man, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, especially if you're dealing with an Aquarius, man. They'll get your ass back somehow, some way, but understand, whatever you put out into the universe, it comes back to you tenfold, regardless if you were right or you were wrong. You putting some hateful shit out there, best believe it's gonna come back to you tenfold. Whether if you felt as though it was justified. Being vengeful is not justifiable because you didn't choose to give it to God. God takes care of things. God takes care of people who done wrong. Not you. You ain't God. You are your own individual. You are your own queen, king. You need to step into that power because you're fucking worth it. It's time for you to stop that. Because look at this, baby. Even a loved one can make you miss out on a destiny. You got a destiny to feel. You got some shit to do. And whatever was in your life, it's time for that shit to go. It's time for you to work on yourself so you can reach your destiny. Thank you, Spirit. It's time to start over. Get grounded. It's okay to start over if required. No matter how old you are, how long you've been with a relationship, there's motherfuckers out here that's 60, 70 years old finding the love of their fucking life. In the past, it's like, what happened then? I don't even recall what pain I went through. Why? Because look at this abundance that is happening. You must do the inner work. And I want you to say this every day, Aquarius, okay? If you're feeling stagnant, if you're feeling hurt, if you feel like you're about to pull some vengeful shit, no. This is the only thing you need to say to yourself and live by. I manifest loving me, believing in myself, and trusting my intuition. Okay? Oh, I love this one. I love this one. This is always my favorite quote. Wish them well, even if it's not with you. Because, baby, let me tell you, that's a whole different power that you don't even know that you're going to tap in. Sometimes you need to be that strength for people. So if you walked away for some fuck shit situation, understand it was worth it. Forgive yourself, forgive them, for you, not for them, okay? So Aquarius, I hope this message resonates with you. Hope I wasn't too hard. Understand I give tough love, but understand it all comes from the heart. Seriously. Because you a queen, you a fucking goddess, you are a god. Take it where it resonates, male or female. I ain't got time to go ahead and do it, but you know what the fuck I'm saying. It's time for you to stand in your shit. It's time for you to surrender anything that is not serve your highest good so the divine can step in and start the healing process. Start the self-love part. Alright. Moving forward, I'm going to give you some self-care love cards, okay? Because idle time is the devil's playground, and we ain't got no more time for the devil to play with our motherfucking feelings, our head, any motherfucking more. It's time to heal, it's time to grow, and it's time to put all that self-love back into ourselves. Call your energy back, Aquarius. I call it back from this person. I call it back from that person. I call it back from anybody that feels as though they need to cheat or manipulate me. I am ready to be a better person, period. Alright, so what's the closing messages for some self-care cards? What does Aquarius need to do? That's too much, sorry. Saw one will connect your ancestors though, so that's good, and always do that. Go on a vacation, time to get the fuck out of the environment that you're in and go clear your mind, baby. Yes, clear your energy. Get some sage, get some Palo Santo, and burn that shit and inhale all of that, okay? And just be like, I manifest love, I manifest self-love within myself so that I could be able to have that same energy brought back to me. And watch a movie, chill, drink some tea. If you got a kitty cat, go and spend time with them. They miss you. Watch a movie, chill, laugh, do shit that you want to fucking do from now on. Stop living off of other people's actions. Start living for you and connect to the earth. Go on outside. I know it's probably rainy and shit outside right now, depending on where you are. But right now, it's time for you to go ahead and connect with nature. Go meditate outside. Go breathe. Go cry. Go scream. And surrender to the utmost high. So I love you, Aquarius. I wish you nothing but love and light. And take care.